Hi, I'm Megan.
And I'm Rob. You're watching
Lists of 13.
Here you'll find lists of various topics like cars, music, geography, and other phenomena, all in sets of 13.
If you have triskaidekaphobia, an irrational fear of the number 13, this video may not be for you. Otherwise, enjoy the list. This video is part of a series we call Silly Laws by State.
You know, a lot of these laws were put into effect because something happened to make this law necessary.
That's disturbing.
Remember, we are not lawyers, and this should in no way be considered legal advice.
Today, we bring you another installation of our series Silly Laws by State. We're up to state number 8, which is Kansas.
So this state is the second to last of the states that surround Missouri, which was our first state.
Right. So here are 13 silly laws from Kansas.
Number 1, state game laws prohibit the use of mules to hunt ducks.
So when we say the use of, do we mean like riding the mule? Pulling the mule along to provoke the duck? Like, is it really the mule, in fact, hunting the duck, or using the mule to hunt the duck?
I got nothing. I am not a duck hunting expert, and I don't pretend to be.
So are you saying you weren't a pro at Nintendo's Duck Hunt?
Not that either. I could do all right. I wasn't amazing.
Number 2, in Lawrence, no one may wear a bee in their hat.
Which seems to make sense to me. I mean, a bee is really kind of a dangerous thing if you think about it. It could sting people, all of that. Probably a bad idea to wear a bee anywhere.
Not only that, like genuinely bees kind of keep us alive. So if you put it under your hat or in your hat and you kill it, that's bad news bears or bad news bees.
Number 3, in Ling, you may not ride a mule down Main Street unless the animal is wearing a straw hat.
I want to see a mule with a straw hat. Number 4, in Derby, tire screeching is unlawful.
That is just ridiculous in my opinion.
So when we say screeching, do we mean like burning rubber and squealing our tires?
I think that's what it means, yeah.
You would think they could just say that instead of screeching.
Right. Because then, I mean, if you get a good lawyer, you can be like, he wasn't screeching the tires, he was chirping them. And you could get out of a ticket that way.
Right.
Number 5, rabbits may not be shot from motorboats within the whole state.
So I want to know the backstory on this one. Was someone like just trolling along the edges of the banks in a motorboat, just shooting all the rabbits? Is it like an Elmer Fudd and rabbit situation?
Apparently.
Weird laws. Just silly.
Right.
Number 6. In Russell, musical car horns are banned. When we say musical car horns, are we meaning doot 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 doot?
I think that's exactly what we're meaning.
Why is that such a bad thing?
The other type of musical car horn that I can think of is the, on the Plymouth Roadrunners, it's like, meep meep. Number 7, in Topeka, no one may whistle or sing on the streets at night.
Apparently that's really disrupting peace once it becomes nighttime. Number 8, in Topeka, dead deer may not be hauled across Kansas Avenue. So I guess that means you certainly shouldn't be whistling and singing and dragging a deer across Kansas Avenue. And by hauled, I guess it doesn't even mean dragged. It means you can't put it in the back of the car and drive it across, I guess.
Maybe there's a place where there's like an underpass you can go under Kansas Avenue.
I know this is entirely irrelevant, but now I've got, you wanna rock down to Electric Avenue.
Number 9, we've got another one of these fishing laws. This one saying no one may catch fish with his bare hands in Kansas.
But perhaps this is one of those states where you can use a bow and arrow.
Or a lasso.
I love the lasso. Number 10. In Derby, riding an animal down a road is a misdemeanor.
So I'm looking at that, I'm like, are we talking even like a horse?
Right, what you're supposed to ride?
Right.
I mean, what if you're on an elephant? The circus could be in town.
Right.
Does that mean that in parades, they don't have things like horses? Because a lot of parades, people ride horses.
Apparently so.
I bet that law gets broken.
Possibly. Number 11. In Topeka, it is forbidden to serve wine in teacups.
Well, then I guess that perhaps the adults playing tea party with their kids kids are maybe drinking beer, maybe perhaps a seltzer in their teacup.
Could be.
Number 12. In Natoma, it's illegal to throw knives at men wearing striped suits.
The first thing I see with that is it doesn't say anything about women. And the second thing I see is, what about guys that aren't wearing striped suits?
Apparently that's completely fine.
That's how it looks. And number 13, in Derby, striking a vending machine that stole your money is illegal.
Well, they didn't say that you couldn't tip it over.
This is true.
And I guess it's not quite the same situation as what Elle or 11 does in Stranger Things. If you've seen it, you know.
True.
Well, this concludes our 13 silly laws about Kansas. Apparently, we learned that Derby has had a lot of strange things going on there because they have a lot of really silly rules.
Right.
So tell us your favorite silly law about Kansas in the comments.
Or what you think is most ridiculous. And remember, even before you knew,
ignorance is not a defense. Thanks again for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up.
and if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to get notified when we post new videos.
After subscribing, ring the bell on YouTube or click follow next to our name on Facebook, then click edit settings. Choose how often you'd like to be notified of new videos. We hope you choose all videos.
After that, tell all your friends.
We hope you enjoy your day and keep being kind to one another.